Wow. Ah, life. What is life, huh? How can people be dead and they can still talking after all these years? Bobby Christina was 9 years old. Oprah Winfrey was 49. And now I have looked in Wendy account. I never see this video. You know, you come online, someone choose a video for you to watch and say, take a look, Wendy look like Whitney, but you just can see that sissy face mixed with a man face, not identical Wendy. And even though Whitney is supposed to be dead, there is this audio. Whitney the 19, the character, I always say, if you don't fit the body in the computer, don't try to tell me that the child that was sleeping and gets big in the bedroom with all the many voices, you create a situation, show it to one, and one is trying to prove, ask the owner of the subject first of all before they say the wrong thing in the radio. But now you who know what she gonna reply, it's like question and answer. Is Jesus Christ God? Well, the last time I checked, it take little girls who masturbate and little boys who came from masturbation help to get Jesus Christ out of the stomach. Something like that. I have to listen to these two people arguing, and it's a most viewed video. Oh, Whitney Houston put Wendy Williams in her place. Oh, Lord. You know they can kill you when you're still alive? She liked this girl, and now they set her up to ask questions that will make the other girl, which is one body, one age. And now, 1 year ago, this age was this age. And now, the outside show one something, and the other one asks the other one. The other one is very pissed off. But both of the two is not in the computer for me to ask them a question. So when I cannot ask them, let me just tell you what I think about this subject.
On site at your studio that you're now cutting down and you're not making your personal chef available to people to just come up in your house and just order food and stuff. I think that's all good.
That never happened. I don't even know what the you're talking about.
Well,
I have no idea what you're talking about, Wendy.
How is Bobby Christina doing?
Growing and being a beautiful young lady that God sent her here to be.
Yeah, she's 9 now, right?
Yes, she is.
When your husband was incarcerated for those few days, what types of things do you tell her concerning, like, do you say, like, Daddy's away visiting Boston? Or...
I don't really talking to a retard. She's a sped patient. She's a child who has intelligence.
Okay.
My child is smart.
No, what
I talk to shush your mouth. I talk to her like she's an intelligent human being, okay? And I give her just as much as she can handle for a 9-year-old because I'm her mother, okay? And that's how we deal with it. Never mind what I told her, but she knows the deal.
Well, a lot...
Funny, my child is 9 years old, but the mother died 3 years ago, and the child is 21 that died. Is it not 9 plus 9 make 18? So, is the 9 plus 9 die? The 9 don't die, the 18 don't die. Who is the 21, which is the mother? 3 years ago, the child was 18. The mother is 3 years dead, and now the child, it's saying 9 plus 9 plus 3, all of them is dead, make 21. If the system wants me to hear two black girls I admire, or they cursing each other, no, they were sleeping in the night. You want to feed your people. Oh, take a look, two black girls, they at each other. Let's pull it back a little bit. What did? When they say why Whitney Houston is pissed off?
I'm doing massive changes.
And you know what?
Yeah?
I wanted to let you know that this is something I think is good. This is a good Whitney.
You're just who's calling you and telling you?
Well, I got this. No, I managed, thank God, because I have a good man. And so thank God I was able to just rise up above it and quit. And all I asked... Okay. And you, on Diane Sawyer, also mentioned that you'd want to see receipts behind the drug use.
Man, if I spent that much money, somebody would give me the receipts so I could test.
Well, speaking of spending money, so recently I was hearing that you were trying to trim the budget, which, by the way, Whitney, I thought that this was something...
Okay, where the hell did you get your information? Who's calling you and telling you?
Well, I got this story from a gossip named Steve Hers. You ever hear of him?
No. Well, like you said, gossip. Yeah.
Steve Hers is a West Coast correspondent, and I communicate with all the different gossips. It's what we do, you know.
And you guys all just gonna have a gossip lunch, huh?
Something like that. Anyway, Whitney,
Yeah.
they're saying that you're doing some massive budget cuts.
I'm doing massive changes.
And you know what?
Yeah?
I wanted to let you know that this is something I think is good. This is a good Whitney thing.
You like it? You approve? Yeah, when you approve.
Oh, Whitney, please. Listen, they were saying that you cut your mother's
You don't know what the
allowance.
You don't make me curse in the video. I'm not trying to be, come on.
Well, Steve was saying it was from about like $1,600 a week to about $500 a week.
Ask you to kiss my
Okay. He
and
also...
don't anybody else gonna think I'd do that to my mother, you low down dirty.
He also was letting me know that Michael, Gary, and your sister Donna, who run your Nippy company, are also experiencing the slashes across the board.
Interesting. Why don't you watch this scream as the daylight and the darkness and the voice that's always left the body? If a 5 years old was inside of me, they are gone. The 10 came and gone. The 15 came and gone. And now I'm the 42. But when I post my first video online, I was the 35. After all these years I've been posting, I never see this video. Today, the system thing is a day for me to see my two top black girls cussing each other. Well, it is sad if I am the one who's sitting to watch the movie, but I realize that being dead is the best thing that can happen to a picture of sex. Two people having sex, you don't see the baby, and in 9 months they print this baby, and you wonder, how is it possible a baby pop out of the sex? And you climbing up your eyes is a webcam to see and observe and download everything. And sometimes they set some other picture of sex. They growing up, they act like their mothers, but they are just the fathers in fantasy, and they like to put them in a situation and they gonna say things, and when they listen later on, the body in the first place, 1 hour ago the body was 1 hour younger. 1 hour later there is a baby in the hospital that just came out of the stomach, and now the wind rotates 1 hour later to be this baby, and now the adult that was 1 hour older than the other one because the sex was 1 hour apart, now they go home, they're like, shit, I wish I would have controlled myself, I can't believe I say those words. But you don't get it. Wendy have this radio station tape. She always gonna hear what Whitney say. She was hoping, because she have drug abuse, she was hoping that Whitney will able to give her a chance so they can talk. But the system, no. If they're gonna set her up to ask this question, when you face to face with somebody, it's different than when you're on the telephone. People can say things because they can see your face. They hear you saying all these things, but they cannot see you, and it makes them intimidated because they get like, you are hiding in the shadow. Because even in the beginning of the video, Whitney used to say it, that you never show your face, you always talk but you never show your face. So if Bobby Christina was 9 years old, it takes bedroom sex to print a baby that grew up to be 9 times 1 year old. And after the bedroom finish having sex for 9 years, and then Bobby Christina is the 18, the mother died. because they know 1 year later the mother gonna be the 19 years old in the daughter, because Whitney was 19 when she first go on TV to sing with her mother. Now the system thinking, oh, they don't need 2 pussy to masturbate in the bedroom, they need 1. They say it's just the same vagina. Well, we kill 1 because 1 year later the daughter is still 19. But when they figured out the daughter, they use her too fast because the father is inside of her. The system don't like that. Bobby Brown is having fun because normally they arrest Bobby Brown, they lock him up. He cannot be next to Whitney Houston. But now the daughter don't want interview. She wanna just be free to do what she wants. They see the father and the mother together in the bedroom alone masturbating. Now they need to wipe off the daughter that is so wild, have no time to do the mission while she was the baby. She was here to be a slave just like the mother. She rejects. The grandmother was a slave, the mother was a slave. She said no. Now they put her in a place. They send her to go sleep. They make sure the father go to get another wife, which is the manager. And now the little baby is still by papa. What is this life? Well, I don't like when the system stage something and the age go away. If 5 years before they are not the age, 5 years later they are not the age. When Bobby Christina become the 14, who entered the 2 to post the video? And who came in to pretend to be a 21 when the mother was just a 19? In this world, you should never make a video. You should never make a picture, because when you make a picture and a video, they say you was just this age, and they have no respect to whatever you become in the future. Life, I want the master who is running the game. Don't show me what you create. I know what I want to watch. You can put the best things out there for me to see, but anything which is negative, what you create. And I'm watching it, I'm seeing the beginning of the subject, it was ash, and then it gets better, and then suddenly there is this girl saying things that Whitney will never say if she was not in a situation of being drug abuse. Well, if you have a child, they take you when you're sleeping, they put you in your child, and your mind is not yours anymore, and you get fucked up, especially if you give too much of your feeling away. Then you become a slave to the system that already get the best out of you. So take care. I did not have planned to post a video, but I just want you to know, the next time you decide to show me a video which is made by you, if the age of the child, the mother is defending a 9-year-old child, if she is not here anymore, don't show me what was when you already get pregnant and reverse the 9, and then you kill the child because you have the 9 years old.